Good afternoon, early evening, everybody. It is March 5, 2024, and I wanted to post a video earlier, but I was tied up. I had the plumber back here for the second time, or maybe the third time, and then the electrician to install that new water heater, 40-gallon water heater. Well, it took a really long time. I had him here for about 3 hours the first time, and then another 3 hours this time, and then I had the electrician come back and forth 2 times. It was just such an ordeal, and I finally have hot water and a hot water tank, which obviously has a 4-year warranty. Most of the water heaters have 4-year warranties. So if the criminals sabotage it again, at least it's under warranty. And yes, they did sabotage the last tankless water heater. What they did is they first burnt out the coils. I replaced them at a cost of about $600, which I could have replaced the whole thing. So $600, and then I purchased the coils of the installation and stuff. And then within 6 months it happened again. And what the criminals did is they burnt out one section of the wires, just the way they burnt out sections of the wires on my lamp, other electrical appliances in my house that were brand new. This is not something that happens naturally. You know that they're piggybacking on your electricity, causing increases in electrical charges and voltage use, power surges, to deliberately short out your circuitry and your electricity. And that's what happened. So after spending close to $600 on the new water heater, I had to purchase a pan for underneath, which was $27. The first time the plumber was here, it was $500. Now, the second time that he was here, and I'm just going to show you here, this invoice was for $660. It includes $50 for the permit. And then I had to pay the electrician, which was a reasonable $200. That's what I would expect to pay. When I lived in Manalapan, New Jersey, I was very fortunate in that my plumber was also an electrician. So when he came to do any work, he could do it all in the same day. And that's what he did. During, or I should say after Hurricane Sandy, we had a blizzard. And surprise, surprise, my third water heater decided to burst during the blizzard. Well, he was here that very day, replaced the water heater, cleaned everything up. Lo and behold, and all is well. Yes, and I remember that I was the only person on the entire block who had to replace my water heater. I think it was 3 or even 4 times. It was ridiculous. My neighbor never replaced their water heater. But here I am, only one person living in the house. I had to replace it at least 3 times. The same thing with my dishwasher. I was on my 3rd dishwasher. Other people, they have the same dishwasher that was installed by the original builder. Amazing how that happens. So anyway, I wanted to bring this to your attention because this is a really good way of finding out who the stalker, gang stalker, community cyber stalkers are on TheYouTube. Okay, so I subscribe to a man, a YouTube creator, called MD Creekmore. I really like him. He lives down south. He's got chickens. He's really honest, tells the truth, just tells it straight out. So his latest video is called Get Ready to Be Hunted. Okay? Get ready to be hunted. And here he is talking about, let me first play it.
For about 3 hours now, trying to find a definitive source of how many people has came across our southern border since Joe Biden's took office. You know, all these newcomers come across the southern border are actually illegals, but they want to call them newcomers now. How many has came across? I've been trying to figure out what the actual number is. And in my opinion, no one knows, not even the federal government, because different sites I've read, different things I've read, different estimates I've read has had wide range in the numbers. I saw from 6 million that's came across since Joe Biden took office up to 47 million people that's crossed the border since Joe Biden took office. I mean, what's the truth? How much is it? I mean, if it is anywhere even in between that, that's a huge amount of people.
That is a huge amount of people. And nobody knows. How is it that this many people can enter the country and nobody's keeping track of them? Nobody's keeping track of all these prisoners that are being let loose from other countries. They are emptying their prisons. And those prisoners are coming to the USA. Okay? So he's discussing this in his video. It's about 15 minutes long. I can post a link in the description section. I don't want to use his information here. But what he's discussing is how the government is giving them gift cards. Gift cards. Where's it? Let's see. Where'd my comment go here? Gift cards, a cell phone, etc., etc. So I post a comment. And my comment is, the cell phone and debit or credit card that they're given is exactly what they do with gang stalkers or community stalkers. They'll actually pay for their gas when they're stalking and harassing a targeted person. If you're ever interested in speaking about targeted individuals, I'd be happy to share some information with you. There are more than 4 million innocent people right now in the United States alone. So I get 16 thumbs up. And then the first person to respond, he writes, "Prove it. I love how you think you're so interesting that you have a personal government-appointed stalker gang. I'm sure they're very interested in your work schedule and apple pie recipes." So I respond, his name is Grim Dark OG. Grim Dark OG. I just love it when a perpetrator stalker leaves a comment such as yours. You gave yourself away. Everybody that's reading this comment, this is what a gang stalker sounds like, discrediting the truth from a person he allegedly does not know. But I like outing out and then blocking these stalker gamers. I get 9 thumbs up on that. So this is what he looks like. Everybody, you want to see an online perp?
Hello, and welcome to Grimdark Skies.
1 second.
This channel is created
so
with
you
purpose to
too
prepare
can block
you to
this
transform.
creature. Okay, this is what he looks like. In-depth guides and analysis of gameplay footage, mainly Escape from Tarkov. I don't know, guys. I have better things to do than to play games online, don't you? You have better things to do. He's a retired official EFT Sherpa Grimdark OG. He has over 8,000 Tarkov hours. Oh, wow. 8,000 hours of playing games? What a loser. With many of them spent helping each other play, helping teach players in the community. Oh, you can teach players how to play games? Then he says, come watch live Twitch TV almost every day. I also play other games, or really anything I want. So probably some of that too. Comment or message me any video requests that you might like for me to cover. Thanks for watching. He's on Discord. Grim Dark Oh, gee whiz. Okay, so this grim, dark loser, guess what he plays with? He plays a game called Stalker Gamma. Stalker Gamma. Hell is others how to progress. Stalker Gamma. So, this loser left a response comment to me, and he gave himself away. So, guys, you can block Grim Dark's guides. He's got 523 subscribers, 123 video. Grim Dark at Grimdart OG. You can't miss him. It's quite a handsome dude. But yes, Mr. Grimdark, the government does find me really interesting. You want to know why? Because they've been following me for years, and they are profiting off of me. And it's people like you that give yourselves away for stalking and discrediting somebody that you don't know. So yes, so I'm going to out you, gamer boy, little gamer boy. Are you one of those gamer boys that hides out in the basement of mommy? I don't know. I don't know, guys. So, yes, so I responded that the cell phone and debit or credit card that they're given, the migrants are being given cell phones and debit credit card loaded up with $3,000. That's more than most of us earn in a month, right, guys? Targeted people, $3,000 a month, tax-free. So I write, the gang stalkers or community stalkers, they'll actually pay for their gas when they're stalking and harassing a targeted person. So if you're ever interested in speaking about targeted individuals, I'd be happy to share some information with you. There are more than 4 million innocent people right now in the United States alone. So he responds, prove it. I love how you think you're so interesting, that you have a personal government-appointed stalker gang. I'm sure they're very interested in your work schedule and apple pie recipes. Hey, loser. Yeah, I'm calling you out, stalker, loser. I am that important. Because if I weren't so important, I would not be surveilled. I would not be illegally, covertly experimented on. They wouldn't be stealing from my residence and property like many other targeted people. They wouldn't be harassing us 24/7. And you know what? You know it. You know it. So you're either you go along to get along, you got to stalk people's comments, right? And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, you're some alter ego of another cyber stalker that we're all familiar with. Yeah, he's a gamer too. It appears that many of these cyber stalkers that harass targeted people are gamers. They stay up all night long playing games, like logging 8,000 hours of games. Oh my goodness. I have something better to do than spend 8,000 hours playing games. Oh my goodness. What a life. Get a life. Or maybe targeted folks there. Perhaps the games that they're playing are not games at all. Perhaps they're actually targeted people with their game playing. I've said this before. Said it before. I think it's certainly a possibility. Tell me what your thoughts are. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, share if you feel inclined to do so, and thank you everybody for your questions and comments about the cat video that I posted. I mean, that artwork is absolutely phenomenal. Kelly Bosch art is absolutely stunning. And so the issue is that a lot of this information that I'm posting is only found on TikTok. A lot of these people that are growing exponentially in their businesses, in their music, are growing first on TikTok. because they just can't get the likes on YouTube. And it's sort of like once they make it on TikTok, then they're gravitating to YouTube. I don't know what the problem is. It must be some algorithm thing. Maybe there's competition from some of the big music people that they don't want the little people to get exposure. I don't know what it is. I can't venture a guess. But I hope everybody is doing well. And also, please note that I posted, and let's see, let me go there. I posted in my community section. Let me go there, just to show you a friend, a targeted friend. Let me see. 1 second. A targeted friend texted me some photos of the burns on her body. I asked if I could share them, and I could share them without her name. So I want to show you, and I can post this link in the description section of this video. This is a 61-year-old woman, and she received burn marks inside of her home between February 16 and March 1, 2024. And it's not that she doesn't get targeted at night while she's sleeping, but these photos were taken. She's walking in her house and gets targeted. And she is a whistleblower, by the way. So this is one photo. This is her neck. I'm going to give you the link so that you can see it better. This is her neck. And this is another date where they got her ear. And ironically, I literally have the same photo of my own ear. And it's always usually the right ear, just like hers. Exactly the same. They keep hitting her ear. And this is just a small sample she wanted me to see. But anyway, this is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. Yeah, the stupid perps. They're cyber stalkers too. I'm going to sign off for now. I hope everybody's doing well. Please hit the thumbs up, and I will talk to you in the next video.